Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Yeah, morning for me. Yeah, different location in my living room. That's my front door. That's gonna be my office right there, where that door is open. Where's Lean's room? Right. So my kids on the wall. Then I changed it around in here a little bit. Yes, not yesterday, day before. Wore myself out. Oh, I still got more work to do. Fix up the dining room and everything. Get a workspace in here and get to work. I got to work. So everybody, I'd like to try out Begin Within Guidance with me. I call myself a Begin Within Guide. My education is pretty eclectic. In traditional and non-traditional ways. Blending of, see, it's not new age stuff because it's been around since the beginning of time, I guess. I don't know. I like to blend it all because I don't see only one right way. That's me. Anyway, so if you believe similarly, I don't have any answers for you, so I don't claim to have any answers, but helping you to get in touch with those answers that are inside of you, helping you to connect to your source and your purpose. That is my intentions. Bring out that creativity in you, right? The gifts part is a big thing for me. And, something said about this gifts in my name, Begin Within Gifts, Books, and Healing Services. Now on my cards it says Healing Services, Gifts, and Books, but I think it starts with our gifts, books, and then healing services. We learn, tap into those gifts, get some more education in those books, right? And then we're able to do those healing services. I don't know, that's why I believe. I'm not here to make you believe what I believe. It's to get more in touch with your beliefs. Why do you believe what you believe? Sometimes we don't even know. We've just accepted some things as this is part of our beliefs, but really they're not our beliefs. It's just something that we've gotten used to, whatever that is for you. So did I whack up myself yet? Hi, it's me, Wingish Nivea Majeki Quay, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, your friendly, freaky ass medicine woman. So Christianna Carr, Chrissy Carr, superstar, all this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome you beautiful divine beings right here too. So, happy make the most of it Mondays, or mending Mondays, I don't know. I did get the little tipsy. I had my 2 drinks. Probably between the 2 drinks, maybe an ounce of alcohol, but then the alcohol content is like 47.3. So it only takes one. I just get a little tipsy. I don't drink to drown my sorrows, because I know that day I swim, then I have a headache too, whatever that is. Anyway, I was very grateful that balanced it out. Look at that. I took care of my sacred space, got in touch with who I am, how my creator made me to be. And a character the creator made me. You too. That's for you. Okay, Bobber. Woo, I'm swinging today, so I'm feeling sad. I miss my children. And here you'll see, there's a little picture of me and my Andy Bear. That's me and my Andy Bear. When he still had her. Down at the beach, my cool dude. He's like 5 or 6 there. He's so cute. I missed him all so much. My life. Yeah, my sweet boy. Yeah, my little buddy. Look at him. He's so sweet. That's before moved to BC, then it'd be like 2000. Yeah, if he's only 5, it'd be 2000. He was born in 95. He's gonna be 26 next year, the 28th of January. He'll be 26. He's gonna be a daddy too. Okay, let's move along here. This is tough. I'll be working through Christmas. I gotta keep myself busy. So If anybody needs some support through the holidays, I got you too, right? Or we can be here for each other. Got you. It's been a tough choice, but maybe balancing. That's what I told the kid. Maybe balancing. You spent Christmas without your dad. Oh, excuse me. It was one of my favorite holidays. The joy of giving. I love to give. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. I give and I give and I give. It feels more natural for me to give than to receive. Also I'm working on that. Working. Well, we gotta rest, right? There's all this work. We gotta rest too. It's time for resting. That's what winter months are for too. Hibernation, resting, integrating. Right. Okay. Let's call in all the directions from the. Let's call in all of our energies from the east. Path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire. Place of man. Let's call in all of our energies from the south. That's the waters, the emotions, the innocence. Place of the child. I'm calling back all of our energies from the west. It's the earth, the physical, the woman. Place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north. That's the wisdom years, right? The air, the mental. We walk our red road from childhood in the south up into the north. We go through so many transformations, right? But we need these struggles. That butterfly needs that struggle out of the cocoon, or else its wings, it won't be able to fly. So although we might think, oh, that butterfly needs help, if you help the butterfly, so take this with you, okay? Do not ever help a butterfly out of its cocoon. So we all need these struggles. They strengthen us. Look at that diamond, the constant pressure for that diamond to be made, right? So we're transforming these energies and maybe looking at it in a different way. See where you are in your transformation as we get up to the wisdom years. Hopefully we transform into that wisdom years and we're able to cleanse out, release all that we are not. We're shedding all of that. We're shedding that caterpillar body. We're becoming and embracing our wings and our beauty. And the beauty of all there is. The blue road of spirit is always with us, goes east to west, right? And we can tap into that hour power. Do you take time every single day, on the daily? It doesn't need to be an hour, but tap into that joy inside, right? You're calling in those energies, Father Sky and Mother Earth, whatever that is for you. Right, we pull those in and up and we mix them in there. Or we're releasing them out and it's being filled up as we release. Whatever that is, it's tap into that joy. We've learned from sorrows and we have those sorrows because of the love that we've had, because the love that we've shared, poured out from us. So we can be joyful that we have love in our hearts to share. And it can be filled up, right? We can expect that to come back from other humans, but look at our true source is the earth and our creator. Those are our true sources. That's the sustenance, right? And we're here to support each other, right? Hold space. East to west is the blue road of spirit, right? We need to connect with that spirit. We can chew everything to bits. Oh, what do we call it? This and that, until we get all kerfuffled and we don't make a move, right? We get caught up and no, okay, I'm paying attention to every little thing that you say and you're not saying it the way, oh, you've made one word different than what I've said. You're not saying the same thing. That's it. Poof. Let's kill each other. I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? How do you listen? We can't make anybody else listen, but how do we listen? We can work on our listening, right? I love that saying. We got 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? We should be doing twice as much listening as we are talking. Talking is for teaching. Listening is to learn. So if you're talking to share, you're only saying what you've already learned, right? So what comes out of here is what's already been in here. You don't get anything new unless you let it come in here. I don't know, what's that for you? Below, within. I think that's where we was at. I don't know. No, I really don't know. Really don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're at the 10 minutes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 10 minutes. I'll try and get them shortened down again. Just doing those balancing energies. Did you watch that one on the weekend? Woof! Fridays when I did the peace. Did I do the peace tree? No, I did the Sacred Mountain spread. Oh, yes, I was called and directed to do the Sacred Mountain spread. And that was a powerful reading. Spirit was all through that. So I recommend, if you like, if you're called to, check that out. It is a long one. Woof. Grandmothers are with us. That moon. Lots of stuff happening up in the galactical stuff up there, isn't it? And I just ordered some new cards. Maybe I'll be a wholesaler because they're not going to sell them online or anything like that. So I'm going to get these new cards in here. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Well, we're going to have a look. We're going to put that back. The Seeker, we're looking for those reflections within. Look at that. We have to do that self-reflection. I don't know if I had that too many. Whatever. It's perfect. It's going as I'm guided to. Going as I'm guided to. I don't know. Right? Following. This is intuition and the infinity within. This is the moon card in the traditional deck. Look at that. Inner dream times and stuff. Isn't it such a beautiful card? Right? We're made of mostly water. The moon affects the tides of the ocean. How could it not affect us, right? There's some major cycles going on. I was reading that there's a colorful meteor shower that was happening last night and tonight, 13th and the 14th of December. Oh, and I'd love to get out there and see how, what is it, Saturn and Uranus lining up to make like the Bethlehem star, it's called, or they call it that, I don't know. Hasn't been seen in forever. So get out and look up, I say. Look up, look up, look up. You know, last night, if you got a like big sky place to go to be able to see that, that would be so beautiful. It's apparently supposed to be multicolored meteor showers. And anyways, at any rate, it's a magical time, or it's not, whatever. What are you choosing? How are you feeling these days? How do you feel about this? Are you into the political thing? Are you feeling so confused you don't know? See, this is where it's a great time then. Let's get in touch with the answers inside. What is this time alone going to give you? Are you alone? How are you handling that? We're staying too busy, too busy, too busy. So, well, we'll do that overall. Let's do that. Poof, at the top. All right, we're going to take these two right here. They want to come right there together, just like that. That talking stick, the viewpoint, and options. We have so much viewpoint and options going on here. Then there's the opinions going out there. So sometimes we get confused. See, that mouse bit was up here, so we just tend to check in all the details, but we're chewing them all to bits, right? There's so many viewpoints. How do we know what's the truth, right? So we need to tap into those truth detectors inside, the intuition, that infinity within, right? That tells us if we're getting caught in a tangled web of deceit, right? Are we strengthening our webs with the truth, right? Like the dream catcher, where all the lies will get tangled in the web, but the truth gets to pass through free and clear. What is it for you? I'm just kind of doing a spin on the dream catcher teachings, but that's kind of similar to what that is the language, and we're getting caught up in the language because there's so many different languages. Spider is the story of spiders that started the primordial language. You know, seeing the letters in the webs. But we'll think of Charlotte's Web too. Help put out that little piggy. So how do we know the truth with all of this going on? 6, 7. Well, we need to take some steps. Do some research on our own. You know, some of us, we don't want to do the research, right? We go to the little books or this is, you know, that whatever for dummies or the idiot's guide to, because we don't want to do a lot of that thinking for ourselves. Why? right? Is our options and our viewpoints, were we limiting that? What is that for you? What is it for you? All right, put those in there. I don't know. What is that saying? What is that saying to you? Are we getting tangled up in the webs of deceit and lies? Right? Because that's that confusion. People can control you more through that confusion. So we tap into that intuition so we know when we're being told the truth. If we listen to our body, it gives us all those signals. Right? So we're tapping in. We're listening before we make those actions. What is our bodies trying to say? What is our earth body trying to say to us? And what is that for you? How do we get through all these options and viewpoints? Right? How do we weave through all that and get that to the truth? Know that that's the truth when we hear it. Whatever that is. I just talk too much sometimes, and that's absolutely okay. I spend a lot of time listening too. And I probably do. And more than twice as much listening as talking. I spend most of my time quiet, silence, music going, whatever that is, talking to my daddy. We need to take that time to nurture ourselves. And that's what we need to do. We need to relax. It's not always about doing and getting things done and keeping busy. We need to take that time to relax and rest, right? And it's not about blending in anymore. We got to know when to stand out and when to blend in. Right? And what's being hidden, right? They can camouflage the lies in the truth. That's what makes a lie believable, is when it's filled with some truth in there. And I'm hooked up in The Good Place. If you watch that one, that's a good show. Good show. Lots of stimulates, lots of thoughts. For me, anyways. I mean, a lot of times of me watching the TV is not, I'm not really watching what's on there. It stimulates all those thoughts in here, like, what if it's really like that? Hey, God, do you think it's... Yes, I watch TV with God, right? Ask, Yeah. Weirdo. And that's okay. What's your weirdness? Are you trying to hide it? Or do you just let it out? Do you let your freak flag fly? Huh? Now's that time. Nurture that little freak in you, okay? That fun freak. Fun feeling freak. Huh? And don't let your feeling freak you out. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just getting carried away. That's okay sometimes. As long as we come back. We need to return to that center. Return to that source. Whatever that is. We can be carried off for a while. Why not? Why not, eh? Why not? I've been spending all this time blending in. Maybe it's time to stand out. Right? Nurture. Nurture what makes you unique. Nurture that little in you. Right? Give that acceptance. Let that little shine. And what's the action we can take on that then? The actions over here. Over here. So we take this action, we move, we think creatively, and then we take this action, right? We get in touch with the truth as protection. 12, 13. Oh, we don't have a 14 in there, 15. 12, 13, 15, but that's how we do it. We take those steps, that truth is protection. We connect into that source, that divine source within us that can tell us when we're hearing those truths, because we're nurturing our bodies and listening to that. And we're not just kind of, oh, I got gas pains. Oh, it's just the gas. Well, maybe it's nervous. Maybe that's telling you, yeah, this person's full of shit. I don't know. Whatever that is for you, that's the truth is protection. When we tap into that, we move with that grace and ease. We're not all meant to be swans, right? We're not all meant to be ducks. So if we move to that with grace and ease. But swan is a very generous protector as well. It's so graceful, but it'll gracefully bite your ass if you come into that territory. It's protective of that sacred space. We all need to protect that sacred space in us all, that divine connection that we all have to our source, no exceptions. So it's nurturing that in ourselves and with grace and ease. We don't have to force a connection. Remember, it's a still, quiet voice that guides us. A still, quiet voice. So how you think we're going to hear it if we're moving around and all that? No. Need to become still and quiet. You know, there is these trance dances and trance dances. Ay, 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 caramba. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It did it! It did it! It stayed there. So we're nurturing that. That's how we get through these options. When we have so many options, we're focused in on that truth. We're zeroing on the truth. We're all part of this source. Right? It's not man that gives us life. Woman gives us life. Man is a protector of life. But what is that? Do we take our jobs too seriously? What is that? Right? We're all coming together. Unity and wholeness achieved. When we bring together all parts of ourselves, we don't feel like we have to camouflage that anymore. Right? And we see the beauty in all the colors and cultures in the world, and we need them all. That's the way we come to peace on earth, is when we're not making somebody wrong. When we're not trying to make everybody into swans when they're ducklings or maybe they're frogs. Huh? What is that for you? But this is how we bring that together. First, we need to find that accepted in us, that we don't feel like there's any parts of ourselves that we have to hide. Right? Because we know we belong here too. Everyone is essential. Again, these two stuck together, those allies and support. You need to be your own greatest ally and support, and integrating all of that, all that we've learned. That's how we come to that whirling rainbow of peace, because if we're not full, whole, and complete in ourselves, we're not going to find that in others. Yeah, 3, 4, here's a 5, 6 up there, a 7. Wow, okay, anyways. 8, 9, 10, look at that. So we have those medicine bundles. These go together here. Try and get this up here. Unity and wholeness achieved. This is what we are going for. When we tap into that infinity within, we know who our allies and support. Our greatest ally and support is spirit. It's always with us. No exceptions. No excepciones. No, it's with This is hurting. This is hurting. So our greatest ally and support is ourselves. I'm just going to throw that in there. Whirling medicine bundle. Medicine bundle is, what are the gifts that we have? That's your part of your medicine bundle. Right? We got to tap into those gifts inside of each of us, and that's what we need to do. That's our contribution to the world. Right? Are you doing it? Are you becoming that ally and support to yourself and to others? Right? Accepting and not judging what is right for somebody else. So we need to tap into our own intuitions there. Right? There's too many options. So do we talk it out? Sometimes we talk too much and we keep ourselves, sink ourselves deeper into this stuff and sink ourselves into the lies. So that talking stick, if we're going to keep talking and those options, let's get to the truth of it. What's our true options? See how that arrows, the truth is protection. Yeah, is so many options. Okay. Just one, please. One over all energies, because we have so many options. How do we sort through all that? How do we sort through our overall? Nope, too many, so just want the one. Okay, thank you. That's the expansion of knowledge, right? If we just hooked on, okay, this is just what it's always been, this is what we taught, this is the way it is, right? That's the apprentice of stones. There's other ways. Expansion of knowledge, right? How do we grow our own corn? Does everybody know that? Everybody should know a little bit of agriculture, right? You reap what you sow, and if you're not planting any seeds, how are you going to get any back? And are you sharing with others that knowledge? It's even knowledge should be shared. It's not meant to be hoarded for only a few. Everything should be transparent. Everybody should know how to take care of themselves. those natural things of how to do a garden. We need to have those basics. Survival skills taught to us really young. Maybe. I don't know what that is for you. But when we expand our knowledge, that's how we can know in the truth. Sometimes we get too expanded and too much. But what are we expanding our knowledge in, right? Expanding our knowledge in the earth. How fertile she is. And in ourselves, expanding that knowledge of what our gifts are. What's the seeds that's been given to us to plant? What does that say to you? Whoops. I'm going to try and just put this one up here, okay? See if I can get that sorted out enough to do that. Whoop. Whoop. Ah! I played too much with it. It's alright. My hands is aching, so there's this tightness. It feels awful. It feels awful. My whole body is like spazzing and this jitteriness. It just feels all so excuse me. Okay. And that sadness, you know, lots of feelings, emotions going on in there. Right, so we're having that expansion of knowledge. That's what we do. So when we're doing that, we're starting to learn more. That's where we can get confused. So that's why we got to zero into what is the truth in that. If we're nurturing and we're knowing all parts of ourselves, we're not denying it. And with grace and ease, we can figure out, know when we're hearing that truth, and we're focused and aiming high on the truth. All right? We're nurturing ourselves, and we're not hiding any parts of ourselves anymore. As soon as we accept that in ourselves, others will accept that too. Or maybe they won't, but it's not based on others' acceptance. We know that we're always accepted by our Creator. We're unconditionally loved by our Creator. You know, it's not man. We're not here to impress man. Right? But we get caught up in that. We get camouflaged into that. We don't want to stand out because, oh, well, risk us for attack. Well, here we go. But I have, what you see in there, look at that. One fell around. That's a trickster. So how have we tricked ourselves? How have we let ourselves be fooled? Because we believed in all that shiny stuff. This guy, oh, if you give me all of your riches, that's a spirituality. You must give it all to me. And then he takes off, running off to the city. These guys left here. Why do we have an empty bowl? Like, what just happened? Right? Because, of course, he's not going to show up as this evil demon. He's going to look so kind and nice. He'll be the wolf in the sheep's clothing. Right? That's the trickster. But how did we trick ourselves? Realization of bondage begets liberation. Captivated by the trickster. See, they're shining all that flashy stuff. You see how that keeps you trapped? Look at that 15. The talking sticks. Because we get caught up in so many options. That's what they want to confuse you with. Those that want to trick you. Keep you in confusion. Right? And it's all about the material. They get you hooked on this is the dream. Oh, it's the American dream. That means if you're truly American, you must have this dream too. Whatever that is. That's the biggest trickster right there. All the flash and lights. Fame and fortune. Right? No, come on. That true power lies within. It's empower. That connection to spirit is not saved just for the elites. No, if anything, they've got less of a connection and less chance to get up there because they're only focused on that material, things which they cannot take with them. Whatever that is for you, what does that say to you? That's how we get out of there, for not camouflaging all those stuff. What tricked us said we must hide that. We must become the same. Right? What a boring world if we was all the same, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't that be such a boring world? What would we learn if we were all the same? How do we expand our knowledge if we're all the same? We're not. Right? That's why there's so many viewpoints and options. That's how we expand our knowledge, because we listen to somebody else's, the way somebody else might see this. Whoopsies. Right? This is where we've tricked ourselves too. We've made ourselves believe, right? We are so dependent. Oh, we cannot survive without the government. Oh, we cannot survive without Oh, somebody telling us what to do because we're just lost little hopeless sheep here. And we have no idea what to do. We must be told what to do. I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? So we need to get to that truth with grace and ease. We are not all swans. We are not all meant to be the same. I just saw a flash of that let go and it wanted to come up again. So, did you see that fly up? So we're going to take it out of there because it kept getting my attention. That letting go. Letting go of how we thought it was supposed to be. Letting go of trying to be that ugly duckling when we're a swan. Letting go and releasing, knowing that, we take that action. We're going to go reflect on that action. And our male energy is here. I'm ready to do. Once you sort through it all, I'm here with you. I'll be here when you return with this full bowl, right? The bowl is always full. But we need to go to that journey on our own. Letting go that somebody else is going to tell us and have all the answers for us. We need to let go. But maybe they will. We need to let go. Hey, that we have to do it all on our own. We can join together. That's how we expand our knowledge. Because if we just sit there in ourselves, we're going to get stuck in our own ideas. And we're going to think we're right in our own minds. When we get out there and talk, this is where we want to see. We want to see the world in different ways. From the eyes of a friend, a lover, hey, a stranger. Who knows? Letting go of one way of looking at things. Letting go of there's only one path. There's only, let's let that go. Letting go that only certain few have connections. That we need middlemans to make our connections with source and spirit. I know. Well, you see, I'm going to put this one up here with that one. Following that intuition. No, I want you to see that whole card right there. Put it on the other side of that. How's that? Right? Okay, and then we have here the seed of prosperity. Ace of stones. That's where we plant that seed, we expand that knowledge. This is what we need to do. We're not getting captivated by the tricksters. We're not trying to hide parts of ourselves because the trickster will tell us that parts of ourselves is not acceptable. We need the fruits of devotion, right? When we all are giving, we all are devoted to the all, right? There's the wisdom, because when I give to you, I'm nourishing myself too. Look at that community coming, right? Everybody's bringing their wares. Everybody has something to offer. And they give it happily. They tap into that joy, the joy of giving. And this is what we all need to look at within ourselves, right? Are we being that ally and support, right? Are we bringing and nourishing the rest of the community? Or are we just sitting there waiting to see what we're going to get back, eh? When's my turn? When's my turn? And are we integrating as the seed grows? We need to integrate all those possibilities. All those possibilities of who we can be. But we get to choose. That's the free will. You can choose to hide and camouflage yourself and hide out. Whatever that be for you. Right? Are you hiding and camouflaging? Are you letting go? Letting go of, why should I, right? Who am I to be this? Well, who are you not to be? You are designed to be you. Nobody else, fully and true. There we go. Plant that seed of prosperity. Okay, beautiful reading today again. 3404. Okay, here we go. Long-winded. I'll get them short again. We'll get shortened up there soon. Love you. Big heart hugs. Thank you for being you, shining your light through in everything you do, because you know it. This world needs you. And I did my party things, and they with my dance music, I try and share them, and then they block those videos. But then they go in, and then they put the credits to the music. So I think eventually you can watch them, because there's other ones that I can still watch. Anyways, do you do that too? Have fun with yourself. Love yous. Thank you. wonderful, blessed day. And keep on being you and shining your light through in everything you do, right? This world needs you. Yeah, shine like only you can. And, call me, right? You want to hook up, have a session over the holidays or at any time. We can do a Zoom thing, a Facebook thing, whatever. Want to do something with the card? I don't know. What do you feel you need? Tap inside. What's those options you have? And then, I like to help those helping themselves. I don't know what you need. And if you don't know what you need, well, we can work together and help you begin within. I can hold that flashlight for you. Whatever that is for you. Love yous.